Good morning, all. So I started with the subqueries and the non-correlated subqueries topics are completed now. So I have pending with the correlated subqueries only. So the non-correlated what are completed? Single row subquery and multiple row subquery and multiple column subqueries we completed. So now we have the correlated subquery. Correlated subquery means first outer query is executed and later inner query will be executed. So in generally, non-correlated subquery, child queries are executed faster, whereas in correlated subquery, parent queries are executed faster. So in correlated subquery, we must create an alias name in the parent query table and pass that alias name to into child query where class. So how to remember that in the correlated subquery, so how to pass alias name, table alias name to the child query where class. Okay. Correlated subqueries are used for row by row processing. Each subquery is executed once for every row of the outer query. The syntax for this correlated subquery is select column 1, column 2 like that from table name 1, alias name 1, where column 1 operator and select column 1, column 2 from table 2 alias 2, where alias name 2 dot column name is equals to alias name 1 dot column name. So if you observe here, this alias name 1, it should be used in the where clause of this child query here. So we have this select star from EMPA, where salary in, select salary from EMPB, where B dot salary is equals to A dot salary here. If you observe here, this column name, table name, alias name, EMPA, and we are using in the child query here. Okay, that is where class query A dot salary we are using here. So now execute this. So we are getting the values here. If you see this 14 records, I'm getting, and where A dot B dot salary is equals to A dot salary, where this condition is matching. Based on that, we are getting the output here. Same query, if we write like this, select a star from EMP-A, where salary in, select salary from EMP-B, where A dot salary is equals to B dot salary, and B dot commission is not null. Wherever commission is not null, then only this query will be executed, and we are getting the only 4 records here. Wherever the commission is not null, based on that, I am getting this only 4 records. Suppose based on this query output, so write a query to find the highest earning employee in each department. So in each department, highest earning employee details I want. Then how can we write this? Select department number, comma, employee number, comma, salary from EMP, where 1 is equals to select count of distinct salary from EMP1. EMP E1, where E dot department number is equals to E1 dot department number. See here, we are taking here outer query EMP table and alias name is E, and in the inner query, so same EMP table, alias name is E1 we are taking, and in the where class E dot department number is equals to E1 dot department number, and E dot salary less than or equals to E1 dot salary. So the each department who are earning the higher salary based on this query we are getting here. So department number 10, 5,000, department number 20, 3,000, and department number 30, 2850. So here first, which query will run? In the correlated subquery, first outer query will execute. Okay. So based on that output, so it will run the inner query. So outer query results will be passed to the inner query. So then it will execute. If you see only outer query when I run, so I'm getting these many values. How many values I'm getting here? 14 records I'm getting here. So when you use this with along with the inner query, so this will be passed to the inner query. What are the values you are getting? All the values will be passed to this query here. Then it will depends on this. E dot department number is equals to E1 dot department number, and E dot salary less than or equals to E1 dot salary. So then I'm getting this department wise who are earning the higher salary. So find all employees who earn more than the average salary in their department. So how will you find the average salary? So select average salary from EMP where department number is equals to 30 means you will get the average salary within that department number. Okay, we are getting only for this department number 10, 30 average salary here. But what is the requirement here? Find all the employees who earn more than the average salary in their department. That means in their each department. Then we need to use this query. Select star from EMP. Select star from EMP where salary greater than. Select average salary from EMP B where B dot department number is equals to E dot department number. Now I'm getting the so department number 10. I'm getting more than the average salary. Who is earning the more than the average salary? Here 5,000 and department number 20. So here, so what is the maximum salary? We got it here in the department number 30. Sorry, average salary 1,500. More than that means, so here 1,600 is there and 2,850 is there. Okay, more than the average salary. Who are earning all the details here. So I want to only display the department number 20 only. Then, so find all the employees who earn more than the average salary in their department number 20. This is the requirement here. So same. So here this query will be the same query. So only extra what we can add is and department number is equals to 20. Then I'm getting only department number 20 values here. Okay. So now the last example somewhere we try to find the first maximum and second maximum, third maximum like that. No? So then what is happening for the up to third place? Okay, it will be okay. But if it is more than that, then it will be problem to write the same query. Select max from salary, select max salary from the EMP like that. So how many times we can write? Max 3 times we can write, but more than that means query is not suitable to write like that. Then we have to use the another format, that is to find the nth or highest or lowest salary using the syntax here. Okay. Select start from table name alias name 1, where n minus 1 is equals to select a count of distinct column name from in this format. We have to, that is in the correlated subquery format, we are writing this one. Select a star from table name, and this is the table alias name 1, where n minus 1 is equals to select count of distinct column name from table name alias name 2, where table name alias name 2 dot column name not equals to table name alias name 1 dot column name. In this format if you write, then here in the n minus 1 place we have to write the which position you want. So nth position means that is first position or second position, third position, third highest or fourth highest, fifth highest, like that. You have to replace the n minus 1 value so that you will get the exact value here. Suppose to find the employee who are getting the first highest salary from the employee table, then you can use this query. Select star from EMP E1, where 0 is equals to select count of distinct salary from EMP E2, where E2 dot salary greater than E1 dot salary. So see this, select star from EMP E1, where 0 is equals to select count of distinct salary from EMP E2, where E2 dot salary greater than E1 dot salary. Okay. So here we observe that is E1 dot salary we are taking, and this E1 is in the outer query EMP table alias name here. So here based on this value, so 0. So n minus 1 means 1 minus 1. That is 0 it is coming. Then is the first highest salary I am getting here. Suppose if I say, if I use 2 minus 1, that means second position. That is 3000. Suppose if you say 2 here, then I'm getting the 2975. and department number 20. Same way, if you give 3 here, 3 means n minus 1, that is 4 minus 1, third portion I am getting here. And here 2850, department number 30. Okay. Same query. So we have modified like this. Select star from EMP1, where ampersand n. Okay. So ampersand n is equals to select count of distinct salary from EMP2, where E2 dot salary greater than E1 dot salary. So what is the difference here in this both the queries? Here we are using the n minus 1 formula here. So directly in the where class we are using the n minus 1 formula, so that we are getting the values, whichever the values, whether it is a first position, then we have to use the 0. First highest salary, we have to use the 0. Second highest salary, 1 we are using. Third highest salary, 4th. Okay. So if you want, fifth or ninth, I will say, then I'm getting the this one. 12th, there is no 12th. 11th, it is there, 800. That is the 11th highest salary. We are getting the value is 800. First highest salary. So for the first highest salary, you have to pass 0 here. 1 minus 1. That is 0 have to pass. Then we are getting the 5000. In the same query, instead of the manually passing the values here, so to pass the runtime values, we are passing here where ampersand n. So then in the runtime, it will ask you which portion of the highest salary you want. Suppose if I said 3, then I'm getting the 2850. 1 I am giving. So 1 means here the second we have to consider. 0 means first highest salary. 1 means second highest salary. Okay. So like this, based on this correlated subquery, you can find out the nth highest salary from this table. For the same, so second highest salary, what we have to do here, we have to give 1 minus 1, sorry, 2 minus 1. Okay. Then I'm getting the second highest salary. Okay. For the first highest salary, 1 minus 1. Okay, 1 minus 1, that will you will get the first highest salary. So 2 minus 1 means second highest salary. 3 minus 1 means third highest salary. Okay. This is called as the n minus 1 formula here. Using that, we are getting the values here. So till then, we are using this in the select query. So how will you use the correlated subquery in the update statement? In the update statement, you can use the same update EMP1 alias name we are using E1. Set salary is equals to select average salary from EMP1 E2, where E1 dot department number is equals to E2 dot department number, where salary less than select average salary from EMP1 E3, where E1 dot department number is equals to E3 dot department number. Okay. So how we are writing this? So here this E1 employee, EMP1 table, E1 alias name we are passing the child query where class here, E1. The where class also we are using the same E1 is using here. So what we are setting here in the salary column, we are passing the average salary from EMP1 E2, where E1 dot department number is equals to E2 dot department number, and both are same. Then that value we are passing to this column, and where in the where class select the average salary from EMP1 E3, where E1 dot department number is equals to E3 dot department number. So before that, we'll see what is the existing values. So here 5,000, 2850, 2450, 2950, 3,000, 3,000, 15 records we are having, and this is having the 20,000. Once we update this one, so 8 rows are updated. So this one is updated. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 only, but 8 rows. What is the difference? Last one is 1300 and okay, this one is updated. Miller is updated, James is updated, and Adams 1100 is there here, and here also 2175. Okay, Adams also updated. Allen 1600 is there. So here Allen same 1600 is there, and Smith also updated to 175. So with the each department within that department, what is the average salary that is updated with the salary here. So department number 30 average is 1566.67. So that is updated. Wherever the salary is less than that, that is updated with the average salary here. If you see this. Ward Martin Turner. So here Ward Martin Turner, they are having the salary less than the average salary. So that within that their department, the department number 30, average salary is 1566.67. That is updated here. So same thing you can use the delete also. In the delete also you can use the correlated subquery. Delete from EMP1 E1, where E1 dot salary is equals to salary, select max of salary from EMP1 E2, where E2 dot department number is equals to E1 dot department number. So in the correlated subquery, only one thing you have to remember, that is outer query table alias name you need to pass in the inner query where class. Okay, this one E1 is there, and we are passing that E1 here in this E1 dot department number. So then it is deleted 4 rows. Okay, select max salary from EMP E1 E2, where E2 dot department number is equals to E1 dot department number. If you see this, so within the each department, so there is no department here, so that this record remains same. Okay, so remaining within the department, each department, the highest salary. So if you see department number 10, there is 5,000 record will be there. President is there, but that record is deleted. Why? We have selected max salary record here. So within the each department, max salary record were deleted here. So next we have the next topic, that is exist operator. So why we use this exist operator? It is special operator which is used in correlated subquery only. Okay, exist operator, it is special operator which is used in the correlated subqueries only. This operator is used to check whether the row or rows exist in the table or not. It returns either true or false, that is Boolean value. So if subquery returns at least one row, then returns true, or else if the subquery not returns any row, then it returns false. So how to use this is the simple syntax for this where exists select statement. In the where class, we'll use this exist or not. So in that again, we'll use the subquery. So when we use the exist operator in where class condition, there is no need to mention a column name by explicitly, because internally Oracle server will take the column name of the table by default. Okay. So write a query to display the department name details in which department employees are working. So this is the requirement. Choosing the correlated subquery. Then how will you write this one? So select start from department D where exist. Okay. So where exist, select the department number from EMPE where E dot department number is equals to D dot department number. So this is the correlated subquery. So here department D alias name we are using in the where clause of this inner query. But what is the requirement here? So we'll use the exist operator where exist. Then it is getting the values. So if we say not exist, what will happen here? That is, we are getting the operation department number 40 operation. That means this whatever in this department number and it should not be in this inner query value. Then I am getting this value only department number 40. That when I am using this exist, then I am getting only 10, 20, 30. These three departments are exist in this employee table. Okay. So in the select a department number from EMPE where E dot department number is equals to D dot department number, and that means in the both the tables we are comparing this department number, and if it is exist, then it is displaying here. To use the not exist, then we are getting the whatever not used in this from the department table, that record we are getting. So same, write a query to display details in which department employees are not working. So only same thing. Here we need to add the not exist. Then I am getting the 40 operations portion. So based on the PO headers table, so we can use this exist operator like this. Select start from PO headers all POH where 1 is equals to 1 and exist. Select POL dot PO ID from PO lines all POL, where POH dot PO ID is equals to POL dot PO ID. That means in this, both the tables, PO headers, PO lines all tables, we have the common column, that is PO header ID. So based on that, we are verifying what are the existing values there. If exist, it will display all the values here. Okay, that means in the pivot result table exist, and also in the pivot line solve table also it is exist, then output is coming. If you mention not exist, then we are getting some other records here. So 147 not exist records are there. Exist means how many? 23,805 records are exist. So same way, API invoice all also you can use the same exist condition using the correlated subquery. This exist only we are using in the correlated subquery. Okay, so verifying that whether it is exist or not exist. Okay, not exist, how many records are there? API invoice we are having this 41 rows. Suppose exist means you can remove this not exist. In the where class we are using the exist operator, and also as per the correlated subquery syntax, this column alias name, sorry, table alias name. This is the table alias name that we are using in the inner query or child query. Here. So this is about the subqueries. Any doubts? So we'll move on to next topic, that is sequences. Okay. Sequence also is a database object which is stored in the database server, and it is used to generate the sequence of numbers on a particular column of table automatically. So that means suppose in one column we want to generate a series of numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 like that. Some series of numbers we want to generate. Then instead of manually inserting one by one value, we'll use the sequence, so that automatically it will insert the next value in the table column using this sequence. Suppose today if you are going to insert some 10 records in the table, then 1 to 10 it will insert in the serial number column. Tomorrow if you insert automatically, you need not to check the what is the last value of the serial number. So automatically using the sequence you can generate the next value. That is, suppose today 10 records inserted, tomorrow it will start from the 11 like that, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So when you stopped again, next day you are inserted some other records, then it will continue from the last number of this sequence.